Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and today we're going to talk about Scarlet Spider. But today we're going to do something a little bit different than what you normally see with Scarlet Spider, and that is we're going to make him a whole lot better to play and a whole lot easier to play for a lot of you out there. Scarlet Spider is an amazing character. He has tons of DPS, super freaking strong, and that's one thing that's going to be really nice about this guy. The fact that he's free to play, the fact that he's easy to play, the fact that he does tremendous amount of damage, but he has such a long window of when he's running around. He can take a lot of damage, and he's pretty much squishy as a bug, no pun intended, but he can die super easy. So we're going to set him up today to where he can actually take a few hits and hopefully be able to keep him alive a lot easier to give you more consistent clears. So my Spider-Man, or my Scarlet Spider, has 14,000 physical attack. He has max attack speed, 50 crit rate, which is going to be maxed out. He has 149 critical damage, which is very low critical damage, max ignore defense, and max skill cooldown. He does have the leadership tag. I only have 2 ignore defense Urus on him. I wanted to make this video more to where it's like more of an early player, someone that hasn't played very long. But obviously, if he was going to put physical attack Urus and deck him up, he's going to be way stronger, which I might end up doing anyways because this guy can actually be useful for one-shots. But I'm not going to be doing any one-shots today because his build just isn't strong enough. As far as the skills, he's a great character. You know, he's got the self-buffing, increased damage to superheroes and supervillain types by 35 and 45%. The increased skill damage to all allies with Spider Spins, which he already has. The one's a nice little partial iframe that you can use to help get you out of danger. The second skill, kind of the same, but it's not a very good skill to use. I wouldn't recommend it. The third skill is amazing. Increased damage by 60%, has the silence, the stun, which really doesn't matter, but it has damage accumulation based on how much damage you deal, which means you just hit the skill, go into your other skills, you're going to get the automatic accumulation, which is awesome. There's a guard hit in there, but it's useless against a world boss. However, it'd be really good in Shadowland. The fourth skill has an all defense down that starts off at 8% and stacks up to 50%, and it gives him a little bit of a heal. One complaint I have is they really should have gave him a better heal or gave him a little bit more durability, just a little bit. Or just make it to where his one skill or second skill had a full iframe, a longer iframe, to where you can just chain your skills together to where you don't have to worry about taking too much damage. However, there's such an open window because you have to hit the 3, hit the 4, and then hit the 5 in your rotation. And when you use all 3 of those skills, there is a long period where you're just running around and you can take a lot of damn damage. And that sucks. His 5th skill has an all attack buff, crit rate buff, and this crit rate buff lasts for 10 seconds. So if you're going to put an obelisk on this guy, a damage proc, I would definitely give him a critical damage obelisk with a damage proc because he's got a self-buffing crit rate here, and I think he'd be better suited with a critical damage proc, which is what I don't have, unfortunately. His passive, immune to paralyze and stun. Leadership, just the dodge, normal Spidey crap leadership, which really sucks. Really, it's not Spidey crap. It's more like the speed types. You know, they always jip them on the leaderships for the most part. But it's just 3, 4, jumps up in the air, throws the bombs out, and then do the 5. Proc lands on the 5, and boom. And then you have this long window where you're running around, and maybe you can do that 1 real quick. And if you notice, the 1 isn't an instant iframe. It's not instant. If you hit the 2, look at that. That is extremely unsafe. You don't want to use that. Full skill, but that is a long period where he can take damage. If it had like a 3-second invincibility or even a 2-second invincibility, it would be so much better. I think really 3 seconds would be nicer on that skill. And if this 1, it's a little bit of an iframe. It can get you out of danger, but you have to be very careful when you're using it. In fact, I'll probably still die with what we're going to do today, but I guarantee this will increase his survivability. He has a stage 6 Power Angry Hawk set, and he has a critical rate with a damage proc obelisk. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Because he gets a crit rate buff from his 5th skill, I would highly advise putting a critical damage here with a damage proc. A double critical damage would be even better because he has no uniform and nothing to buff his critical damage. I mean, I have on my skills here, on my last blue stat, I have critical damage here. And my critical damage is only at 150. So yeah. So, you know, if I was going to put Urus on this guy, I'd definitely be slapping critical damages in here. But that's for my cards and for what I need for my build. He has no uniform. So let's jump into World Boss. We'll go against old Proxima. And we'll just do stage 50 because that's pretty much where everybody's going to be at. I'm going to take a Werewolf out, and we're going to put someone in there to help our survivability. Now we're going to put Shuri. All of these characters are completely free to play. We're going to use Beast to buff up Spidey's physical attack by 50%. Plus Beast has a nice self-buffing, has a buff, plus his fifth skill will buff up Spider-Man as well. And then we're going to use Shuri for the 45% damage to supervillains, but also for the 35% decrease from supervillains. That's really going to help Spider-Man's survivability, but we need to go a little bit further. We need to go a little bit further than that. And what we need to do is we need to throw in some characters that have decreased damage received from supervillain types. So we're going to put in Yellow Jacket, Bullseye, Malekith, and Ultron. That's an extra 40% decreased damage received plus Shuri's 35% decreased damage received, which is 75% decreased damage received. And we're going to put Anti-Venom in there because Scarlet Spider's heal just isn't good enough. He needs a better heal. So let's jump in here and let's see if we can do this. And a lot of people don't have Weapon Hex. Obviously, if you have Weapon Hex, I mean, you could definitely go higher. You could definitely do better. You could definitely do higher stages. But I just want to show what you can do with a mediocre build. Makes Scarlet Spider easier to play because you're making him a lot tankier. And in all honesty, I think a lot more fun. Because one-shots can get old after a while. They're cool and all, but they can get old. Okay, we're going to run around. We're going to run around. Okay, there we go. Okay, okay, we got time frozen, which definitely wasn't good. Okay, we're going to get out of there, pick up a couple heals. All right, now we need to run away, run away. I kind of goofed up on my 4. I canceled it way too early. There we go. And I just love how his 4 skill has such a radius on it. Come on. Alright. Not a lot of damage there. We need to watch out for these tornadoes. Come on. Okay. And you can see what I'm doing. Every time I get close to Proxima, I use that one skill. Now you got to be careful. You don't want that one skill triggering your proc. As long as you time it correctly, it won't. Now right now we're definitely like pushing it big time. Okay, we don't want to go up there. But we are on pace to do this. Now later on in the fight, whenever Proxima goes into her frenzy, we're going to have a lot of problems doing damage. Any character would. Hey, we don't want to get... We don't... There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Whoa, watch out, watch out. Okay, that was the purple. Okay. And those strikers are going to be buffing up all of our characters. Here we go. We got that attack buff from Beast. Not too shabby. It's actually really insane the amount of damage this guy has with this build. Think about this. No Urus. Nothing. We're gonna run, we're gonna run, we're gonna run, we're gonna run, we're gonna run. Okay, ooh, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Now, if he didn't have all that decreased damage received, we probably would have died just now. That really helps his survivability, something fierce. Come on. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Okay, that's not good, that's not good. Alright, here we go. That proc landed beautifully. Okay, watch out. Ooh. Come on. There we go. Put her in the next phase. We're actually on pace to do this with this team. And again, if you put Weapon Hex in there and you was using her as a striker and you use the co-op skill, it would get done faster. The problem is you probably would die. Now, Spidey's movement speed, as far as on his feet, isn't the fastest. It's okay, but the purple can definitely catch him. So you got to be real careful of that. Ooh, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Come on. And Berserk is going on right now, so we gotta be very careful, very careful, very careful. Okay. Berserk is gone, so now we're gonna do some good damage. Not bad, not bad. Come on. We need to run, we need to run, we need to run. I actually love it when I missed my damage accumulation, damn it. But I actually love it whenever Proxima does the purple. Run, run away, run away. Come on. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We use that. Okay. Ooh. Can't see what's going on. Switch, 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 switch. Here we go. Shuri's much faster on her feet. We're gonna run, 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 we're gonna run. And we're gonna die, but you guys get the drift. We weren't gonna get it done anyways. But stage 50, just with Shuri and Beast with no Urus, level 60 character, is pretty insane. Using no strikers with any kind of damage buffs. Just strikers that decrease damage received. That's it. Strikers that decrease damage received, and he's still, with 140% damage proc, is capable of doing a stage 50. That's how insane this dude is. And you saw that it's a lot easier to keep him alive if you throw in some strikers, if you have Shuri, to help his survivability. So let me know what you're all thinking about Scarlet Spider. I think he's absolutely fantastic. And if you all want to see some one-shots with this guy, I can definitely do that for you. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.